Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing horror movie. You could say horror and kind of a thriller. A movie called Weapons. This movie was directed by Zach Gregor. He is a new director and has this new kind of vision that he's trying to establish, a new kind of palette. This movie is a very interesting movie. This movie has a lot of different strings and threads that are spread all over that he tries to combine. I'm gonna start with the positives first. The acting is really good. We have actors like Julia Garner, Josh Brolin, who are kind of the center of the film and they are the central protagonists of the film. The movie essentially is a horror mystery. The film has a very strong beginning, a very confusing middle, and a very so-so end. Let's start with the beginning of the film. In the beginning of the film, we see the fact that this teacher, her whole class, students have all disappeared except for one of the students, and then we start to understand why they've disappeared over the course of the film. And the beginning really helps in establishing that fear, that tension, and that anxiety that the teacher has within her, and the anxiety that the family has because of the disappearance of these children. Moving on to the color science. The color science was okay. It wasn't anything, extraordinary. It was very the tones, very down to earth, mild kind of color science. Talking about the audio was nice, especially during the tense moments. They knew when to have those jump scares and when not to have those jump scares, and when to use audio to create tension. The middle part of the film is where things got a little bit skewed for me and a little bit irritating for me. In the middle of the film, suddenly the tone changes. It's going in a linear fashion and then it sort of branches out into these multiple facets, showing viewpoints of different characters. And that kind of muddled the story for me. I think at that point it stopped becoming this tense and thrilling ride and turned into this, I don't want to say it, but kind of a little bit sloppy. I know they wanted it to be like, oh, this character's doing this, that's why this happened. But they jump around so much that you don't get to spend enough time with one character to really understand their motivations, their fears. And as soon as you start understanding their motivations, immediately it skips to another character. So that was very jarring for me. There is also a lot of humor in this film. The audience that I was in the theater, they were laughing at certain things, and the director also, I feel, wanted people to have a laugh in those situations. It was like the movie was in on the joke. But where it falls flat is sometimes when there is a fear building, suddenly there's this strange nonsensical angle that it gives you laughs, but it's not really needed. Creating something tense, it's nice to stay there, and I wish he had stayed there more and the script had stayed there more with those characters. The acting, the tense situations when given time to breathe were really good, were really excellent in fact. And the editing was confusing. They tried to create some kind of plot twist that didn't really land for me. But the story overall, the mystery overall was really intriguing. The solution was really intriguing. Overall, I think the film was really good. I think it had a lot of moments that were really exciting, really thrilling, fear-inducing. I just wish that the middle of the film wasn't so branched out and so all over the place. And I wish the end had a stronger impact on me that I know the director wanted. I'm gonna give this film 3.5 out of 5. I recommend all horror enthusiasts and horror movie lovers to go and watch this film. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.